Hello, I'm Ollie and this is Criminally, where I talk about crime, pulp, horror, that kind of thing. And also Kindles. I talk about Kindles quite a lot. In fact, for some reason my Kindle videos have got more views. So I've done 2 Kindle videos. I think they've each got more views than all of my other videos combined. So clearly people want to hear about Kindles. So today, I've already done a review of this, which is the Kindle Paperwhite Signature Edition from this year. Today I want to talk about wireless charging for it. So if you've watched my 2 videos on the Paperwhite 2021 Signature Edition already, or indeed anyone else's videos on it, you'll probably know that it has wireless charging as one of the features that's on this, the slightly more expensive version of the new Paperwhite. It's not on the base version, but it's on this, the Signature Edition. And when I first got it, I thought wireless charging felt like a bit of a gimmick, to be honest with you, and not really something I'd use. But actually, I really like it, and I'll tell you why. It just removes the need to think about charging. So obviously, the battery on this Paperwhite, I've proven, lasts me 10 days. I think that was about 5 and a bit or 6 books. So it lasts a decent amount of time. But there will come a point when you get that low battery warning and you have to charge it. And that might be when you're in the middle of reading something. It could be when you're about to go on a long train journey and actually you want it to be, decently charged for that. So it could be a nuisance. And having to think about finding the charger and plugging it in can be a bit of a pain in the arse. So what I've ended up setting up is a wireless charging pad next to my bed. So I've got 2 actually. I've got one for my phone and one for the Kindle. And at night, I just put the Kindle on one, the phone on the other. And I know that when I get up in the morning, both devices are going to be fully charged without me really having to think about it. So effectively, I'm just putting it down for the night. But when I do that, it charges overnight without me thinking, which is fantastic. So that's all very well, you're saying, but Amazon charged £30 for the Paperwhite wireless charger, and I looked at that one, and that is a lot of money. And in fact, Amazon go out of their way to tell you which wireless chargers the Paperwhite won't work with. I think in an attempt to convince you to pay £30 for their expensive Kindle branded one. So I'll flash up a picture of it, but basically it's a lot bigger than most wireless chargers in order to accommodate the size of the Kindle. Now what I've managed to successfully prove, and I will show you in this video, is actually this will work on a variety of wireless chargers, and you may already have one for your phone that it will work on fine. So I'm going to flip the camera now, show you the different chargers I've tried it on, and give you a bit of information about them so you can pick one up if you want to. Okay, so as you can see there, we've got 3 different wireless chargers. I've only got one cable to plug them in, so I will do them one at a time, as well as the Kindle and my cup of tea, which I'll have a quick slurp of. Excuse me. Right, so 3 different chargers. Now, fairly obviously, so this is the one I use for my phone. This is a Belkin one, I think. Yeah. And fairly obviously, it's not going to work with a Kindle, purely because it doesn't really fit on there. But I'm just going to give it a try anyway and see what happens. So I think we're going to see that no matter how we position the Kindle on it, because of the design of it, the Kindle, the charging coil in the back of the Kindle, whoops, can't find the charger in the charger to charge, if that makes sense. So that one don't work. Now this is a Ravpower one. All of these chargers were just bought from Amazon, and all of them are significantly cheaper than the one that Amazon sell that's dedicated to the Kindle. So I think these were all between £10 and £15. So an awful lot cheaper than the Kindle one. So if I put the Kindle on like that, it's woken it up. I think it's just woken it up because it's pushed the button. And it is actually charging. So I don't know if you can see there, the charging indicator at the top. Let me zoom in. So we do have a successful charge off that one. And with this one, I think if you put it sideways, it does not charge. If you put it upside down, it does not charge. But yeah, if you put it right side up, it does. There we go. You can see the charging indicator on the middle of the screen there. So that one works. And then this one, which is an Anchor one. And what I'll do is I'll put links to the two that work. I won't bother with the one that doesn't, but I'll put links to the two that work in the description of the video, should people want to buy them. So this is the one I actually use for the Kindle. So very straightforward, just put it on the top. Oh, it's not working. There you go, put it on the top and it starts charging. So I just have that on top of my little bookshelf by the side of the bed, which is where I put the Kindle anyway at night. So when I settle down for the evening, chuck it on there. In the morning, it's 100% charged and I just never, ever have to worry about it. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate your time. I hope you found the video useful and interesting. Leave a comment below if you've got anything you want to say about it, if you've got any questions about the Paperwhite or about any of the chargers I've shown. And as always, if you come for the Kindle videos, stick around for the book videos. Reading a paper book at the moment, not the Kindle. I try and publish a couple of book reviews a week and other book related content. So if you like reading and if you come to watch a Kindle video, I assume you do like reading, then do subscribe to the channel and hopefully I'll come up with some book recommendations for you as well. Anyway, hope you're all well, keep safe and speak to you soon. Cheerio.